Is the 2023 Kia Telluride the best family-size SUV on the market today? My name is Christopher. This is Cars Unlocked. We're gonna go through the ins and outs to help you answer that question and see if this is the vehicle for you. So today we have the X Pro package here in the Telluride with an MSRP of $62,595. This is kind of the off-road version of the Telluride. Now let's take a look at the front end here. You can see it has LEDs all around. You have LED headlights, you have automatic on-off headlights. You also have LED fog lights down below. We have this nice little large Kia grille here, and I love what they've done here, kind of with the indents above the engine here. Gives it a nice rugged look. We have forward parking sensors as well, and there is a forward camera right below our Kia emblem. So we finally got this thing on the road. This one is a 3.8 V6 engine with an 8-speed automatic. It's pumping out 291 horsepower and 262 pounds-feet of torque. If you're towing, about 5,500 pounds of towing capacity. So pretty good engine. It actually accelerates very, very well. In terms of the drive, it's very smooth going over bumps, like the suspension and the handling. It does well. We just did a quick turn and the turning radius was actually short turning radius for such a large SUV. With this X Pro package, you do get these off-road tires here. It comes with these 18-inch black aluminum alloy rims, and then you have the all-terrain tire, so perfect for wherever you're going, boat ramps, things like that. We have our power folding mirrors here with our LED turning accents right on the mirrors, and they'll fold in when you lock the car to help you in a tight parking spot, things like that. Roof rails are all on the top and they're in black. Rear privacy glass as well. Just gonna prevent the UV rays from getting in there and just give you a bit more privacy. One thing I'm always looking at is blind spots. So using both mirrors, like there isn't too many blind spots. This mirror could be a little better. But visibility wise, like you're pretty good when you're parking. And the reason why you're pretty good is because you have all this technology on the screen here. You have the backup camera with the guidance lines. You have the bird's eye view there. There's just a full 360 shot of the camera, which you can adjust as well. So pretty easy when parking and using the sensors. And I just want to show you guys this as well. I love with these Kias, this little turning indicator here camera. So when you put your signal on to turn, it will show you your left lane there when you're turning. And if I put it on to turn right, it's going to show the right side that I'm turning into. So visibility wise, the mirrors could be a little better being the square vehicle, but because of all this tech, there's a ton of visibility here. Checking out the back of the Telluride, LED taillights, and then we have our Telluride stamping right on the back, rear camera, rear parking sensors, and then we have the power trunk here, which will open up just with the touch of a button here. Jumping on the inside of the Telluride, you get the push button start, and let's start it up here. I jump into this 12-way power adjustable driver's seat. There's 2 memory positions as well, and the front seats are heated and ventilated. And I love this nice kind of greenish gray leather that they've added to this X Pro package. Everything contrasts so nice here with the black accents throughout and this kind of silver accents all throughout the dash here. So love the color combinations. There's so many features that nuances that you see in the car that you don't notice right away. You also get like the Kia Highway Assistant. It does have the intelligent cruise control with the stop and go. So it will come to a complete stop and then get you going again without having to adjust the gas pedal and things like that. And you can set your different car lengths. I talked about the speed sign recognition and the heads-up display. Really great. Overall, just a pretty good ride. For infotainment, we do have this 12-inch infotainment screen, and then there's the dual screen here, one for my gauges and information screen, and then one for your infotainment. It's going to come with things like GPS, navigation. You have your Android Auto and your Apple CarPlay. And look at this, I've done a full walkthrough of this screen on my channel, everything that you can do, but you can do navigation, you can do your phone projection with your Android Auto and your Apple CarPlay. You have the HD radio, you can do your passenger talk modes. There's all different things. The climate control is right on the screen, so very, very vivid screen, and I'm pretty impressed with how you can control everything. There you have your dual temperature control. You can lock your rear climate control as well, or you can control it for the kiddos back there. In this type of car, being the X Pro, you might try out the drive modes. So down below is the dial here for our different terrain modes. And you can see like there's a snow mode, there's a mud mode, there's a sand mode, and then we have a comfort mode, economy mode, sport mode, and a smart mode. So quite a few different drive modes. Like, I haven't tested them all, but comment below if you guys have tested them all. And you guys can tell we're kind of on like a little bumpy road, and it's pretty smooth of a ride. So what I really want to talk about here is this vehicle information screen. I love what they have on the screen here. You have your tachometer and your speedometer there, and then we have just a few different screens that we can display for our trip computer, our drive information, our navigation. All of our safety settings are right behind the steering wheel here. Speed sign recognition is very good. You can always know the speed sign limit. And then above that is a 10-inch heads-up display. So the heads-up display will show your speedometer. You can turn that on and off if you don't like it. And I really like having the speedometer right on my dash there using the heads-up display. In terms of fuel economy, this one does have the auto start stop. So when you're idling, the engine shuts off. You can turn it off down below with the button here. And then for fuel economy, you're getting 11.6 liters combined between the city and highway. And that's about 20.6 mpg. So not bad fuel economy for like a large SUV. And if you don't like the auto start stop, just shut it off. It does come with the Harman Kardon upgraded premium audio sound system here. It sounds great, to be honest. Right here is just the regular FM. HD radio, it sounds great where I'm sitting. Let's check out the back. So this is where the kiddos are gonna sit, and this is really important. One thing I noticed right away is this back door opens nice and wide. So it makes it easier if kids are jumping in and out. You're loading car seats in there. You have the sunshade as well. And this one is the 7-seat configuration with the 2 captain chairs. So you have 2 seats here and 3 in the back. And what most people want to know when they look at these large SUVs is how easy or not easy it is to access the back. So this one, it looks pretty easy here. Like, we can fold the seats up like this, and then I can jump in like that. So that's pretty efficient. The seat moves very fast. There's also quite a big gap between the center, the 2 captain chairs. So we can jump in this way. And now we're back here. Now I'm 5'9", and there's actually quite a bit of space back here. There's a USB, lightning USB here to charge my phone, 2 cup holders. There's lots of storage back here. So for a long trip, I think I would be pretty content back here. And let's look at how we can escape here. So I don't have to jump through the center console. I can just push this button here. And not bad, not bad. I can just climb out. So it wasn't too difficult for me. I find in these family-size SUVs, because I'm a little bigger, sometimes it's hard to get out and I'm scrunching out, but lots of space, easy access to the back. So if I can do it, I'm sure your kids can do it. So in the back, one thing I love about Kias is these hard seat backs. So great if kids are putting their feet up and kicking these things. The two captain chairs are heated and they're also air conditioned for your passengers. So that's really cool. There's a USB charger right in each seat so your passengers can charge their phones, and they also have a power outlet back here. So pretty much everything that they need. There's cup holders in the doors, and then they can control up top here the rear heating controls if you don't have it locked from the main screen. Checking out the trunk, there's 21 cubic feet behind the third row of cargo capacity here. Underneath here, there's quite a bit of hidden storage as well. So you can hide your items right under there. And then the seats fold down. Just using the tethers here. There's a power outlet in the back, perfect for like a day at the beach if you're blowing up air mattresses and things like that. And then you can also drop the captain chairs down if you're doing the IKEA thing or something like that. There's a button right here and they fold down. So quite a large cargo area, pretty much a flat surface there for all your large items. And how they kind of fold up is very easy. I'm pretty impressed with how everything adjusts back here. There's a lot to love about the Kia. It's hard to find things that I don't like. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I love, like I said, all the little nuances in the cabin, how everything is laid out from the center console to the back. To conclude, it's an overall smooth ride. The price is a little steep, and I know this year they had a price increase. And it's funny, we laugh about this, but that's like everything. Everything we laugh, oh, it had a little price increase. That's like everything else, and we make a joke out of it. But when we're at 62 grand for MSRP, we're getting up in the echelons there. So comment below, guys, what you think about the price and the drive. Have you driven a Telluride yet? How does it compare to some of the other competitors on the market? You know, like your Palisades, your Ford Explorers, your Nissan Pathfinders, Highlanders. And we'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. So comment below, guys, is this the best SUV on the market today? The Telluride certainly has a lot of market share. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, like if you learned something here. And as always, check out my Instagram and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.